Welcome to the home of WWE news, rumors, and gossip in real time. Click the bell, subscribe, and turn on all notifications today. Don't forget to become a channel member and send a super thanks donation below. And now, your host. He is the most consistent and dedicated in YouTube history, SeanzViewEnt.
You know something? Even though CM Punk hasn't been on WWE television, even though CM Punk hasn't been heard from, we haven't seen him, all the talk has been about CM Punk ever since WrestleMania. Where is CM Punk? When is CM Punk going to return? When is CM Punk going to come back? Is there tension? Is there heat? Is it volatile? Why isn't CM Punk on our screens? CM Punk said he was committed. CM Punk said he was determined. Is there much more to this than meets the eye? The entire internet is talking about it right now. Is the fix in? Is there problems? Is there backstage issues? Has there been a result of casualties happening where you agree to disagree? What is going on with CM Punk, the best in the world? Remember, for more videos like this, hype, like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications. Now, everyone knows, if you've been watching Sean's View for the last decade, for the last 10 years, you will know my own history with CM Punk. I was the one that was determined. I was the one that came on air every single day, and I called it and I said it. CM Punk was going to return. CM Punk was going to come back. When everyone was telling me, Sean, CM Punk said he'll never return to WWE. He'll never return to wrestling. He'll never make a comeback in a wrestling ring. Oh, well, CM Punk, he went to AEW. He debuted in AEW, and he certainly did. And we all saw how long that lasted. We all saw how that went. We all saw where that went with CM Punk and AEW. And then, finally, people took me at word. They took me at face value. They took me at credibility. They took me at reliability because CM Punk returned at Survivor Series a few years ago in Chicago. WWE, Survivor Series, War Games. CM Punk made the return of the returns. Maybe the biggest return, if not the greatest return in the history of the Survivor Series. It's up there with when Sting debuted at the Survivor Series back in, 2014, 2015, something like that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, now the updates are coming in. Now it's flowing in, guys. Has CM Punk demanded his release? Has CM Punk been demanding he be let go, he be cut from the WWE, just like those other wrestlers, those 15-plus wrestlers that were cut from the company? Ladies and gentlemen, and a massive update. Not only about CM Punk, viewers, not only about CM Punk, but also about Randy Orton. Can you believe this one, guys? Reports are coming out from WrestleMedia, and they claim that Randy Orton is in talks with AEW with strong interest from both sides and that he could potentially appear at the Forbidden Door later this month. As of now, there is no real confirmation from WWE, AEW, or Randy Orton or any major wrestling news outlets, but this should be treated as a rumor until verified. If it were to happen, a WWE legend in WrestleMania 42 main eventer crossing over to AEW would be one of the biggest Forbidden Door moments in wrestling history. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right. Now, let's get into this whole CM Punk thing. Remember, for more videos are on the clock, click the bell, subscribe, turn on all notifications. Are we going to see Randy Orton in AEW? And are we going to see CM Punk gone from WWE and make a return to AEW? Again, there's all this sizzle and all this steak. We're going to give you the meat and the potatoes of the situation. Over the last several days, rumors have circulated online regarding CM Punk's status, including speculation that he was unhappy with the company, involved in a backstage issue, had animosity towards TKO, which you could believe, requested his release, or was preparing to leave the WWE, according to the dirt sheets, the websites, and the newsletters. According to a new report, again, is CM Punk leaving? Is he going away? Does he want to walk away? Has CM Punk done all he wanted to? Because remember, CM Punk, all he wanted to do was be the world champion and main event and headline WrestleMania. Well, CM Punk did that. CM Punk did, in fact, do that. Now, CM Punk has been absent from WWE television since shortly after WrestleMania 42, leading to increased speculation, again, amongst many, regarding his status in the WWE. And now you're talking not only about CM Punk, but Randy Orton now. However, the latest report indicates that CM Punk's relationship with WWE remains strong, and there is no truth to the rumors suggesting otherwise. So we thought there was a fallout out with TKO. Maybe there was a disagreement. Maybe there was an argument. Maybe with Creative. Maybe with Triple H. However, and this is huge, as of this writing, no official timetable has been announced for CM Punk's return to the WWE. But yet, guys, listen to this one. In fact, WWE is reportedly working on new CM Punk merchandise and has plans for future appearances later this summer. So it would appear as if CM Punk is just taking a break, a sabbatical, CM Punk on a back burner, CM Punk's taking a well-deserved break. But what I don't understand about this is, okay, there's no friction, there's no backstage heat, there's no animosity, there was no falling out with TKO and CM Punk. However, ladies and gentlemen, again, you gotta, this is why fans speculate. This is why we bring you the rumors, the gossip, the speculation. We don't do it by mistake because it gets fans talking, it gets fans thinking, it gets fans questioning, it gets fans wondering as to just what the hell is happening, what the hell is going on behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Because there was all these things being said about CM Punk all week long. Again, CM Punk WWE. Now, this is on Chris Jericho's official page on Facebook. CM Punk's WWE exit rumors explode on social media. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Again, now this was just tweeted out. Now, here's an update. This is why we do multiple videos a day, guys. This is why we do multiple videos a day. It was tweeted out from an insider, an informer, again, rumor that CM Punk allegedly tried to politic regarding his match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, drawing heat from management. Additionally, it stated that he was among those asked to take a pay cut, but declined. Again, did CM Punk have to take a pay cut? And that he may now be seeking more to secure his release through legal action. Maybe seeking to secure his release from WWE through legal action. This quickly went viral with larger amounts and larger accounts helping to amplify the rumor. Punk's alleged attempt at politicking quickly spread amongst the roster, and he allegedly gained massive heat from WWE and TKO executives. Someone had told me that he was allegedly asked to take and declined a significant pay cut. It has been suggested to me that Punk is so angry that he allegedly may be threatening legal action against TKO to secure a release or go to AEW again. Though someone else threw a little bit of cold water on that specific point. Punk has been absent from WWE, as we said, since WrestleMania. However, it should be noted that all claims remain unsubstantiated until more becomes available. Obviously, this is major. This is huge. This is absolutely historic, viewers. This is something we did not anticipate. This is something, quite frankly, we did not expect. The exit of CM Punk from WWE. CM Punk leaving World Wrestling Entertainment. But and now you got Randy Orton. So the question of Randy Orton and CM Punk up in the air. Have no fear. The brash one is here for each and every one of you. But we are not done. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we got breaking news on Vince McMahon and WWE at this hour. A massive $1 billion lawsuit over the merger between WWE and UFC has been settled out of court, completely canceling the highly anticipated trial just days before it was set to begin. The 2023 lawsuit was brought on forward by a group of WWE shareholders who claimed that Vince McMahon rushed the deal with Endeavor just to protect his own job following his misconduct scandals. However, Vince McMahon's team has now issued the following statement. Yes, to several media outlets. This exact kind of litigation follows every single transaction involving a public company. But here's the key. Endeavor's bid was by far the highest. It was signed off on by 3 separate independent banks, JP Morgan, Rain, and Moelis. That's why WWE's board of directors gave their unanimous approval. The deal created the premier combat sports company, and the shareholders made an absolute fortune. Ultimately, rather than fighting the severe allegations and the risk of a $1 billion penalty in a public courtroom, Vince McMahon and the other defendants chose to pay out a settlement to make the legal headache disappear. Again, Vince McMahon's team issues this statement after settlement in the WWE merger lawsuit. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on that. As you can see, a lot on the table today, ladies and gentlemen. Also, CM Punk's WWE absence not due to lack of creative plans. Again, not due to lack of creative plans. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Jey Uso addresses backlash over running back his entrance on WWE Raw. Logan Paul's CryptoZoo defamation lawsuit heads to federal court hearing. And Vince McMahon, again, side fires back after WWE shareholder lawsuit trial gets canceled. Also, the AEW Dynamite Summer Blockbuster preview for June the 10th, which is tonight, confirmed matches the start time and how to watch where Jon Moxley is scheduled to wrestle. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Zariah won the women's North American title during NXT. What was your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on NXT? Also, ladies and gentlemen, Kendall Gray snags the number one contender spot for the NXT women's title for Great American Bash Showdown. You know, I love Great American Bash. I love Halloween Havoc. I just wish it were on the main roster. Why does NXT get this? Why doesn't the main roster get this? I don't understand. I don't get it. Also, breaking news on Vince McMahon once again. Vince McMahon allegedly ignored warning over giant WWE headquarters flag that caught fire and led to a lot of people losing their electricity over the WWE, over WWE headquarters, WWE HQ, whatever you want to call it. Viewers, fans, and subscribers. Also, Liv Morgan is the WWE Women's World Champion, but has not defended that title in well over a month, ladies and gentlemen. Liv Morgan's World Championship reign may be going a long time without a single title defense. Liv Morgan is in this tournament, and she'll be in the finals over there in Saudi Arabia, so she won't be defending the title between now and then. Then afterwards, you're looking at about a month, and they'll wait for SummerSlam to defend it. And then it's going to be in upwards of 80 days, which is ridiculous. Liv Morgan has not defended. Listen, I love Liv Morgan. She's hot. She's talented. She's good in the ring. She's good on the mic. But 80 days, which is ridiculous, of not defending her women's world title. Why not give somebody else that chance, that opportunity? I understand she was supposed to be in a feud, a storyline, an angle with Stephanie Vicker, and she went down with an injury. But what is there? Nobody else to challenge her? Is there nobody else to fight her? I mean, you got to be kidding me with that one, guys. You absolutely have to be kidding me with that one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have plenty more to come. Click the bell, subscribe for more Sean View, and hype up the video, because if it weren't for you, there would be no Sean View. Subscribe.